Hello, luxury real estate agents. We're continuing our discussion today about how to make a beachhead in your luxury market, especially when there's a strong competitor that you're trying to compete with. You know, to get started in the luxury market, we've talked about all the things that are necessary, like understanding the characteristics of the 4 categories of wealthy people, the 5 areas of expertise, but now we need to actually get in front of our first luxury seller. And the way we do that is to create a beachhead by getting our first listing. You know, every luxury real estate market has at least one, if not more, what I call maverick. It's that one wealthy person who goes against the grain. You know, I was recently at a house where, phenomenal property. I bet they spent $750,000 or maybe even $1 million just on the garage. I mean, this garage was to die for. Had beautiful radiant heated tile floors. It had beautiful hand-hewn, naturally finished wood beams in the ceiling. The light fixtures that came down for the ceiling were cast, I think they were bronze, with beautiful halogen lights. And as I walked through the garage and the workshop area and I got to the part where the car was, there in the middle of this huge garage, just shining. You could see yourself in the reflection of this beautiful car, the deep metallic green finish of this car. It was just incredible. The car was a Subaru Forester. So here you have this $1 million garage. In the middle of this $1 million garage is a Subaru Forester. Now this is a kind of an extreme example, but the owner of this property and the owner of this car is what I would call a maverick. They don't like to do things the way everyone else does them. They like to be a little bit different. That means they are less likely to work with the #1 market leader, the person really known for high end in that marketplace. This is the person that you can make a beachhead with, and we'll talk about how we can do that. First of all, we can be mailing them, and we can also be mailing and contacting their gatekeepers. Remember I talked about the 5 areas of expertise, beginning with #1, which was becoming an expert on price and value? Well, this person has a gatekeeper. As maverick as they are, I'm still pretty sure they're obsessed with not overpaying their taxes. So if you were to market to the gatekeeper for this person, your ability to provide up-to-minute, up-to-date, current market information, current CMAs on a yearly basis, that is your inroad to this maverick. And if anyone's going to take a chance on a new person breaking into the market, it is the maverick. Now another question I hear over and over again is, well, Jack, when I show up on this appointment, they're going to ask me, well, how many listings do you have in the high end, or how many have you sold in the high end? And the way you answer that question, if you haven't done any yet, is to say, listen, I work in the high end on a very limited edition basis. I only take 1 seller or 2 sellers. You pick the number that works for you. I only take 1 seller at a time because I want to devote all my personal attention and energy to that one property. I want to make sure I can oversee every aspect of the marketing myself. I want to make sure I can be present for every single showing of that property. I want to make sure I'm elbow to elbow with a photographer when they shoot every aspect of this property so that everything is perfect. I want to make sure I'm looking over the shoulder of the marketing person who puts the brochure together. Therefore, Mr. and Mrs. Seller, I only take 1 at a time, very limited edition. Wouldn't you like to have somebody working like that on your property? So that's how you make the beachhead. That's who you make the beachhead with. And that's sort of a beginning on how you make the presentation and how you make your lack of track record a bonus or a plus or a value adder for that particular seller. Hope that works. Try it out. Let me know how it works for you. And don't forget to email me your questions and fill out your form to schedule your 20-minute consultation if you bought my book, Selling Luxury Homes. Until next time, make it a great week.